Welcome back to Touhoumon World Link Revised. In the last part, I went into that cave and caught two more legendaries, and in the process, I fought this other trainer, and the fight was going well until they whipped out their ex-Bonica, which are super strong Bonica that were introduced in this mod that you as the player cannot get until like literally the end, but apparently the trainers can use it. So yeah, that thing swept my entire team and made me very angry. So yeah, I skipped that trainer for now, and then after catching the two Bonica legendaries, I wandered around for a bit, not knowing what the hell I was supposed to do because couldn't understand what the guide was saying. So I just skipped. I thought I skipped a part, just went back to the future and then caught another legendary by accident. And then I was going to continue, I was going to record this part immediately after recording that. So that's what I did. I like explored that town or whatever for a couple minutes, and then I got interrupted. So I just said fuck it, and then didn't just scrap that recording without even saving. And now it's the next day, and I'm recording again, and there's a couple things I've realized. I went back and looked at my footage from previous parts and found out that I did talk to that trainer that I was looking for, and in a previous part, and he like walked off. So apparently I was reading the guide wrong. I wasn't supposed to find him and talk to him again. I only had to do it the first time. And I was confusing what the guide was telling me to go, because it just said good to go north somewhere. So I thought it was talking about that place that was being blocked by those two old people. I thought I was supposed to be able to go there. Apparently not. It was talking about this cave right here, and I couldn't tell because it doesn't exactly give a name when you walk into here, so I don't know the name of this place. So what I'm actually supposed to do is that trainer that I gave up on that swept my team with the X-Pokemon, I'm supposed to beat them to continue the plot. So that's what I'm gonna do now. And since this game decides it doesn't want to play fair anymore because they get to use super strong Bonica that I don't, I'm not gonna play fair either. So this is my team now. Yep. I'm gonna beat this trainer and continue on, and then I'm gonna go to the future again and probably just spend a lot of time exploring and talking to people because that would seem like a very big area over there. I don't even know if there are encounters in here. I'm gonna keep on using the repels anyway. We're over here, I think. Alright, let's do this again. Layla. Alright, you have a shiny Layla you start off with. They turn blonde. What is this, lost word? Turning characters blonde. No reason. I can throw rocks at the birds, whatever. Yeah, I got 3 recordings of this game done yesterday, and I'm now able to record again today. I'll be honest, I'd like to finish this game today. I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but I'd really like to, because honestly, I'm kind of just ready for it to be done playing this game. Oh, you're just gonna start with it, huh? Was this thing weak to? I have no idea. I think it took decent damage to ground moves from what I remember. Yeah, I've been playing this game for a while, and I'm kind of ready to be done with it and focus on recording other things. Never mind, apparently you don't take decent damage to ground. I swear I thought you took like half damage to that shit, but apparently not. So I misremembered. How about Mana Burst? Okay. 15 levels higher than this damn thing, and it barely takes any damage. Fair and balanced, yes. Alright, so we're gonna use Hyper Potions because I get, like, 2-shotted by this damn thing. Yeah, now that I'm level 90, hopefully that means I can just beat the rest of the game. Although at this rate, who knows? If the final boss is a team of 6 X-Pokemon that are, like, level 90, that might be GG's, you win. We'll see. You can Die anytime you want to, Silver-Eyed Rainbow. Ah, of course. Yes. You really did that. You wasted my time. Wow. Just started. I'm already abusing the speed up button. Oh, a crit. Nice. Alright, so we can go back to playing an actual game now. Yeah, I'd really like to just finish this whole game today. I don't know if I'll be able to do that, though. Of course, 17 levels higher than me. Damn near one-shots me. Cool. Cool Pokemon you got there, Jackass. I should assume you're water type. Because there's not that many steps left on the guide. But as I learned last part, that really doesn't matter, because what's literally one line of the guide could take 45 minutes. Okay, yeah, 17 levels higher than you, and you damn near one-shot me. Yep. This game really is just... It's a fucking on-off switch. The majority of the game is fine, and then it just tells you to go fuck yourself at some point. Basically what happens with this game. How you feeling about Fire Punch, Rikako? Do my Pokemon have like steel ankles on them, like chainmail on their ankles or something, like they're fucking Oni? Because they all seem to be slow as molasses. Don't think you're out of danger yet. And I also don't mean to be like that guy when it comes to this, but like the past couple parts of this series have got like pretty few views, so I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's kind of done with this series, so maybe I should kind of wrap it up here soon. You're stronger than I thought. Now I understand why Aichi gave you the glowing ruby. Here, take this. The amethyst. What the hell is going on outside? I don't know. Can the recording pick that up? I don't know. Bring all the gemstones to my brother's friend Kamizawa. He is one of the 3 AOI Elite GX. He will challenge you. That's a fucking fan name if I've ever heard one. He is in Surabaya City. Use the time door to return to the future. By the way, I will give you some info about Aichi. When you beat him in a normal battle, he's just going easy on you. Then you should request another battle, an insane one. I'm probably not going to do that, because apparently his insane battles are level 100s. And, you know, if I'm getting one-shot by Pokemon 17 levels lower than me, something tells me I'm not beating a super boss fight with level 100s. It's just not going to happen. Alright, now I need to talk to the guy that'll teleport me to the time door so I can go to the future. Is into past into future. Yeah, like I learned recording last time when like one line of the guide took like over an hour because there was an entire fucking route there. The route that this guide didn't exactly mention. Even though there's only like, from what I can tell, only a couple steps left of this guide, that could take forever. Especially since I've got like a whole new town or whatever to explore and talk to people. Knows how long that'll take, I don't know. Back to the Future? Why did going through the time door bring me to the water? How do I go back, by the way? Apparently I can't. Apparently my only way to go back is to fly back to Hoenn and then use the boat to go to Java and then use the time door again. When you could have just put the gate there? What? I don't know. Yep, here we are. Now that I've done what is required of me, I can explore this area, which is what I did for like 10 minutes during the previous recording, but I axed that recording. The Surabaya Museum. Welcome to the Surabaya Museum. Here you can view ancient plates that were recovered from ancient pyramid. It would seem the text on these plates are derived from the ancient Javanese language. Javanese, yes. Yep. Translation also here. A person who possesses 7 gems, he or she should find a magical cave. My translation, yep. That magical cave is located in, yep, those are words. Not English words, but they're words. In that magical cave, you'll meet with a flan. Apparently these are steps to find El Flan. Right, that's another thing. I have the list of legendaries that I was going to look at. I guess I can still glance at that and see if there's anything I haven't caught yet, but if, like, it expects me to go on a fucking treasure hunt to find Flandre here, I'm not doing it. These huge plates are so weird, I hear they tell of a great treasure. Yeah, I'd really like to finish recording this today. I'd also like if it was able to do that quick enough to where I could also record some Fantasy Maiden Wars today, but that's very likely not going to happen. Cure your illness at the Java Hospital. The Java Hospital. Wait, you're not sick? Oh, you must be here to meet with our director. If you wish to speak with him, please go up to the stairway to the right and you'll be at his office. He may be busy, though. Your daughter has been brought in for a severe illness. I'm just hoping she'll get cured of it soon. The room beyond this point are for our patients who are in intensive care. I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you to pass through here. Welcome to the Java Hospital. Up here is Director Kamizawa's room. Right, this is where you're supposed to go for the plot. Yeah, this is how I found out that trainer was required, because I talked to this guy, and he was like, go beat up that person. I was like, okay. Over to the director's room. Our director's present if you need to ask him something urgently. Hello, I am Kamizawa, director of the Java Hospital. Oh, that is Ruby, Emerald, Topaz, Diamond, Pearl, and Amethyst. That's proof that you are a strong trainer of Java. I am an AOI Elite GX member who shall challenge you to a Bonica battle. Are you ready? Not right now. Are you scared? No, I just don't feel like fucking doing it right now, jackass. Alright, so I gotta battle that guy next. Is that what it tells me to do in the guide? Oh, I should probably bring it up considering I'm playing this game right now. Head to the hospital there. Yeah, Kamizawa. That's the end of the first page. Take the teleporter at the Bonica Center? There's a teleporter at the Bonica Center? Okay. So there's this giant area filled with stuff, and nothing about it is on the guide. The guide just says to beat that guy. So everything I'm about to do for probably the next half hour is completely unrelated to what the guide says. The Grand League is rather big, isn't it? I hear it's very tough to defeat every trainer in there, but I'll try. You should try it out too. If only I could, and you weren't in the way. I aim to be the best Bonica trainer of the Java Grand League. It's your buddy's city power plant. It's just filled with a bunch of weirdos. Hey there, I contain your Bonica's nature. Yep. Did they just put all the previous guys? No. These are literally the same people. Like they say the same thing. They literally took the previous NPCs that did all this stuff and just stuck them in this room, which I guess is really convenient, but also doesn't make any sense because now they're at 2 places at once. Don't need to do any more of that. It's the thing I walked into when Yukari jumped me. Ancient Pyramid still under investigation. Oh, welcome to the Ancient Pyramid. We just finished moving tablet stones from here to museum. You could use them in museum right now. Go ahead if you want to explore this pyramid. Is there any reason to? There wasn't any reason to explore the last pyramid. What are you guys doing? Why are you guys just a bunch of guys sitting around, standing around? The room block behind me, for some reason, is dwelled by some Bonica that will increase HP IV. Oh! Okay, this is EV training. Neat. Oh hey, you look like a pretty strong trainer. Wanna have a battle? Who the fuck are you, and why should I care? Oh, I see. Skill issue Lamau. Man! I hate a lot of the NPCs in this game. Is this not the exact same area? Okay. Are you literally the... Yep, you're blue again. If I knew this was here, I wouldn't have flown back to Lily Cove. Steven, question mark. Oh, I'm getting Greco after leaving Cohen. I've been training a lot here. Do you want to battle with me? Wait, are you the Steven? Are you just the Steven battle? Who are you? You're the Mart. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot about the post-game Steven battle. When will I do that? I don't know. Not right now. Surabaya City Grassy Garden. I wonder if I can catch my lovely E. Kurami here. I haven't encountered any E. Kurami yet. Probably because it's a starter and therefore probably not in the grass. Although, who knows? Maybe it is. There's a trainer with an E. Kurami in one of the previous parts that I made on the part of the thumbnail. I was pretty lazy with the past couple thumbnails because I just put like 2 Pokemon on there because it's gotten to the point where... Where? Oh, was this blocked off earlier? I think it was. Alright, so I guess I'll battle this random guy. Sure. Why do you have such intense music, random guy? Yeah, but... You're shiny as Kane. I did a cover of this theme once. It is probably one of the worst videos I've ever made. Don't watch it. Of course you have that. Fucking get out of my face. Kokoro. I don't remember what Kokoro is, but I think she's fighting type, so I'll hit her with Psychic. Do. A-do-do-do-do. A-do-do-do. You have a full shiny team, don't you, buddy? I guess this is one way to see the shinies, because you're not going to see them anyway otherwise. 15 levels higher, and I get outsped in one shot. My Pokemon really suck, don't they? I'm such a fool, I should have picked better ones. Instead I did something silly like pick characters I like. Fucking idiot. You know, looked at the guide and picked the ones with the bigger stats, you fucking Dumbo. No, that sounds off. That also sounds off. Hey, it's Shion. Yep. Your Smoko has Thunder Punch. At least I'm not dead. And Liquidation actually hit. Wriggle. Probably a flying type. I don't know. It's you. It's an interesting shiny color. Give her black hair. Of course, right, you have high jump kick because Wriggle kick. Of course, how could I forget such an iconic thing? I don't even do half damage, again, despite being 15 levels higher than you! Oh my god, this fucking video game. Ow! Yeah, this song does not work with this sound font. No, it does not. God. Shiny old racing. He's not faster than me. It's fucking shocking. Oh my god! Sword? No. Fire punch? No. Oh my god. Please. I'd really like to stop listening to this now. I am this close to losing to a team that are 15 levels lower than me. Let's use a full restore, I guess. Didn't use a good enough healing item there to even continue playing the game. Rock slide? Didn't one-shot you. Guess you're really defensive for some reason. I had a feeling. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Huh, I underestimated you. Still, that was a fun battle. Let's do it again sometimes. No, it wasn't. Alright, moving on to the next guy. Luckily didn't have to spend nearly as much time exploring this area as I thought. Yeah, the remix of Reincarnation from Dolls and Pseudo Paradise. Do I like it more than the original? I don't know. It's got the intro going for it, which is nice, but I think the rest of it, I just prefer the original from Touhou 3. Remember when I made a cover of, like, the intro from Touhou Soccer? It's another early video I made. Touhou Soccer, what a game. That would be a game I would consider playing, but from what I remember, a pain in the ass to set up, and its final battle is really stupid. It requires you to just retry a lot until you win. Alright, let's do this. Why does that look like a Gen 4 character? Like, from Diamond and Pearl. I swear there's like a character that looks like that. Alright, you're Aaron, which means you should be poisoned, which means you should die to Earthquake. I am 17 levels higher than you. I just hit you with a 100 power move. And which you're weak to. And you're still in my face. Oh, okay. Chance of Protect hitting twice is extremely low if you didn't know. AVVT, is that the angel? The naked angel? Yes it is, it's shiny too. If you don't put any clothes on her, there's not a whole lot to be shiny now, is there? Isakuna. I like how despite being over 15 levels higher than you, we're still like even in team members, because you basically take out my ability of any of my team members to do something once I take out one of yours. Because they all outspeed me and do way too much damage for how low level they are. Like, what the fuck is this game? 17 levels lower than me. Outspeeds me and nearly kills me instantly. Pokemon games are just so easy. Why don't they consist of... Why don't you just fight a bunch of people that have the best team Pokemon in the entire game and just kill your entire team instantly? That would... The Pokemon games would be a lot better if they were like that. Yep. Make it to where if you don't use the meta Pokemon, you basically get fucked. Yeah, that sounds super cool. Just, Right. I like how I brought everyone to this level out of like spite, but I've just now been basically told, yeah, this was required. If you didn't do that, if you were still like level 80 or whatever, you'd be fucking dead. Where you were from, where I was from, you'd be fucking dead. Yorihime! I bet she's great. Are you technically a legendary because you're Latios? Well, I guess not, because you're not the lost word form. Yeah, Sacred Fire is not fire type, is it? Despite being called Sacred Fire. Uh-huh. 30% chance to get burned. I basically can't do anything. I'm literally having to do the fucking thing I do in Puppet Dance Performance, where I just stall while I heal people. Except I'm 15 levels higher. Guess I need to buy like 500 full restores just to beat this video game. Can you believe this fucking game has a super boss? That's fucking miserable. Of course, it's the other one. It was a water type. I have one last trick up my sleeve. Oh wow, I'm faster than something that's 15 levels lower than me. Thunder Wave, huh? What you doing there? You're not just using your water type that's gonna one-hit KO me? Despite being 16 levels lower than me. Oh, alright, just gonna one-shot me. Oh, it didn't. Oh, so I actually might win here. If I don't get paralyzed 5 turns in a row. Don't get paralyzed 5 turns in a row, thank you. I haven't lost a battle in years. I have lost, still it was a nice battle. Yes, take the Sapphire for retaining all other gems. Also, take this as a bonus. Aurora ticket. With all the gems collected, Wish Cave and Yep will be opened. Also, please send my greetings to Achi and Yep. I like how I did this, I power grinded to level 90 as in a response to using the X Pokemon, because I assumed they were going to use that, and then they didn't use them, but the game was bullshit anyway. Like, we're not using the X Pokemon, we're just using all the Pokemon that are better than yours. And the fact that Pokemon games have a really, you know, approachable difficulty that allows you to use any Pokemon you want, nah, that's fucking lame.
every trainer should use the best Pokemon in the game, that if you don't use them also, you just fucking lose. Because more options is bad.
Fuck am I doing? There's a teleporter in the Pokemon Center or something, right? But if I just made this a 3-hour video where I just finished this fucking game? Take the teleporter, yeah. Why is there a teleporter in the Pokemon Center? Hell if I know. Where is this teleporter? Teleporter room. Here you may teleport to another place by stepping on a portal. Remember, I can't go somewhere that you haven't been here before. So I'm going to Samarang. Where the fuck is Samarang? Nope. Nope. No. No. There. Looking for... an old man on a cliff. A cliff, huh? That's very specific. Sure hope I can find this cliff. Because it's not over here. So yeah, there's one important thing I've learned from this game, is that if you're playing a Pokemon hack, I guess do research on what the best Pokemon are, because if you don't have the best Pokemon, your opponent certainly will. Somehow never aged. Are you who I'm supposed to battle? I don't know. We'll find out. You don't even have your own unique theme. Renzon. Oh, you're that guy I talked to, or I spent forever trying to find again because I didn't realize I wasn't supposed to find you again. Oh, this is a type matchup I'm not going to win. Soar. Of course, what a fantastic way to start. You're gonna kill yourself. Unless Flare Blitz doesn't do recoil in this game for some reason. Okay, it does. Sariel. Should be a flying type, because giant ass wings, which means it should die to rocks, yes? Oh wow, it did. Oh great, this thing again. What did I kill this thing with last time? I don't remember. I had a Psychic, maybe? Oh no, this killed Braun in like one hit last time, didn't I? I've tried this dance before and it didn't work well. Of course you have that, why wouldn't you? Yep. Apparently Kokoro's not a fighting type. How silly was I? Alright, now she's gonna sweep my whole team. Did I lose? She got one buffing move out, now I just lose. Fan-fucking-tastic balance you got here. Failed. Yeah. Oh, she didn't kill me. Oh, never mind. Never fucking mind. I'll be crit too. Alright, so let's do this again. Don't understand why in Pokemon games every boss battle doesn't have the ability to just
attack, don't just use one step up and move, and because they're faster than you, they just kill your entire team, so you fuck up for screwing up one turn. I just don't understand why it's not commonplace in Pokemon. Sounds really fun to me. Alright, so I gotta kill Kokoro before she kills my entire team. Alright, so what are you weak against, you jackass? Is it anything I have? I don't know what type this is, so I just lose. Fantastic. It's definitely not your part fighting. You kill Kagero instantly. I've learned that the hard way. Wanna die to this? Yes, you did. Matori. I heard this theme like 700 plus times over and over again and again and again and again and again and again and again. It's fine, but it's a nice theme. It's pretty good. It's the first time we've seen this thing. Ah, yes. Yoshika. Pokemon that's a poison type and fucking everything. It's immune, of course. It's another great thing about trying to figure out what the fuck's going on in these puppet games is that there'll be a type in one game, and then in the next game, and then in a different game, there'll be the complete polar opposite of what you're used to. Ah, truly remarkable. That was a splendid battle. You like exploring about the land. When I was a child like you, I also liked exploring. I found this old map recently, but I don't know how to reach it, so take it. Don't ask me how to reach the island shown on that map. Perhaps you have a friend who happens to be a psychic. You could then teleport there. Okay. It's not what psychics have the ability to do in Pokemon. Literally never done that before, but whatever. Alright, so I gotta go back somewhere to continue this, but, you know, I can go ahead and stop this part. Next part, we'll hopefully get close to being done with this. Bye.